And I think we are live. Just wait for things to catch up. Hey Sterling. Just wait for a few more people to jump in maybe, or to... Well, I turned off the fancy leaves because I think this is going to be rough on my CPU. Alright. Looks like picture is up. Hopefully the audio's alright. How's it coming across on the audio? Can you hear me okay, Sterling? Talking. It's probably about as loud as it's going to go, unless I'm in big trouble. Hey, Tanya. Alright, I'm going to do something that is really probably... Oh, no, I'm fairly confident this is the dumbest thing that I've ever done on Minecraft. So, right, so I have this base, right? Nice base with lots of farms and things that I'd prefer not to break, but I kind of want a hole underneath it for more farms. So you see this pillar? This is one end of the circle. There's another end of the circle here. There's another one comes somewhere around there. And then there's another one out here-ish somewhere. Let's have a look underneath. This is so dumb because I'm just about to wither mine it. Too far. So I have, if we come up here, you can see the idea of what I'm doing. So all this area is a big circle. Come over here. Where's a good spot to see? Okay, so I've dug this out too high. Yeah, and I also have a couple of amethyst geodes that I want to protect, which I will protect later. But so we have this circle, as you can see, circular wall, and all this area, this forms out. So we play on 6 chunk simulation distance. Just say hello to Lumi. So we play on a 6 chunk render distance, and this basically forms the 6 chunk area centered over that little hut you saw at the start. So all this area from Y50 down to Bedrock, I want to turn into a giant hole. So I don't want to have to dig it out by hand. I'm going to use TNT. There's a Amalek's thing. There's a Amalek's foundation thing, whatever. They have like a grid bomber. But to do that, I need to have 20 blocks of height. So if we come up to here to Y40, come up here, you can see I've done a whole lot of these. Basically, it forms the entire grid. And so, rather than hand mine all this out, good Lumi, just streaming. There we go. Rather than hand mine this out, I decided to do some wither mining. Now, I've done some wither mining down here, so you can see. Come out here, and you'll see the size of the tunnel that withers create. Woohoo! So this is a wither tunnel. So it's not exactly precise. Yeah, it's like on average 6 wide and about 8-ish tall. So if I mine at Y40, that should get me up to Y50. Oh, there's so much that can go wrong. Where I'm going to fight the wither initially is out in a safe area, so if it blows up, that's no big deal. It's more that if in the middle of it, because I've never... There's a couple of water caves, And I don't know how a wither's going to respond to that. If it floats up, I'll show you exactly where. If it floats up, that could go very, very badly. I'll show you what I mean. So we're doing the wither mining at Y40. And there's this section over, it's around here somewhere. Somewhere down here. It's like really close to where I will be. Like 52 here with gravel, which I don't know how deep the gravel is, but it's entirely possible that it kind of falls down and then the wither jumps up here, and at the stage where that is likely to happen, yeah, I won't be able to shoot it with a bow and arrow, because at that stage it'll be a blue wither, and the only way to defeat a blue wither is with a sword. Now, I do have a smite sword, which is going to help, and I also have, once we get going, I'll swap the elytra out for the chest plate. So I've got blast protection on the chest plate. I like to do that just because you get smashed around real bad. I've got normal protection for all, like, it's good gear, but it's not my best gear. It's not my nice netherite stuff with silent trim, etc. What else do I have? I got plenty of potions of healing because yeah, the wither effect is back. I've got totems, kind of got roughly everything that I need. I'm not going to be able to collect all the blocks before they despawn, but I do have some shulkers and some things to collect them. Oh, this is such a bad idea. But at the same time, I really don't want to have to dig it all out by hand. That would be a nightmare. So the plan is, on this stream, I'm going to do one pass of that grid, which covers all this area, and then later dig another grid. We'll see how it goes. Later dig another grid underneath that, and then go even deeper. So it's going to be two. That's weird. It's going to be 2 levels of wither mines. Like, end of the day, I've built these many times. It's not going to affect the shroomlight farm. I've built I could do golden apples, but I mean the actual the potions of healing is more if I'm running close. So I have totems to, in case they're popped. It'll be fine. I've got plenty of golden carrots. That's more because I'm going to run out of hunger quite badly. It's more that, like, if this gets blown up, that would be bad, because, like, I've got a fair bit of wood, and all of these, well, of course I show the ones that are empty, but, like, you know, there's lots of wood and shroomlights and all kinds of stuff. I'm stalling. Alright, fine. I'll go do it. I don't want to. Okay. Just remember, and this is a note for myself, I chose this. Yeah, I think I'll keep the elytra somewhere in there. Oh, I'm going to need a night potion immediately. Alright, so we go to the far corner. So if you remember, like, my tree farms and stuff are basically up there. Oh, that was the other thing. There is a skulk farm, which runs perilously close to this. Of course, any of this stuff I can fix, but, yeah. A lot of work's gone into it. Oh. Don't try and fly if you haven't got your elytra on. So just here, there is a brilliant skulk farm that Salty built. And if we jump down here real quick, literally, like, I could mine a couple of blocks through there and I would get to where the, yep. Oh, that was funny. I don't know if you caught that, but there was a Sculpt Shrieker has spawned in there. Alright. So we have that. I do have like a stone generator in there, but I don't care about that. That takes 2 seconds to fix. You'll probably see the stone generator at some point. So stone generator is in there, and this is literally where I'm going to be walking. Like, okay, enough stalling. Time to do this thing. Thanks for the offer of assist, Sterling. It's probably best to stay away simply because I don't want it. If someone else comes, the Wither might retarget onto them, and that could cause all kinds of mayhem. So I appreciate the offer, but Wither mining is often better with one. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Why do I do this to myself? Nope, I chose this. This is good. This is good. So I do have torches all the way through all of these, as you see. That's just so that I don't get hit with mobs when I'm walking through there. Yes, remember you chose this. This is just so that I don't get hit with mobs through here. But when the Wither goes through here, that's the other thing that I haven't done that I'm not entirely sure about. I've never actually done Wither mining through stone. I've done netherrack and I've done deep slate, but I've never Wither mined this close to the surface. So that should be fun. It might attack a lot more blocks. It might break a lot more blocks. It might escape to the surface. Anything's possible. Yeah, withers can be soil or sand. Okay. Do we have everything? Okay, that's the other thing that I've got. So if you put the arrows in this, so the normal arrows before the arrows of healing, instant health 2, healing arrows. So the reason why we use the healing arrows is because the Wither is a undead mob, and so healing causes extra damage to them. So if I had it like this, then it would just use the normal arrows. I've got an infinity bow, but I want to use the healing arrows, and so we do it that way. Think I've got everything. Wish me luck. This is on a SMP, by the way, in case anyone didn't know. This is GuildRock SMP. Links are in the description. Yeah, I'm far enough away from everyone else that it's only me that's gonna pay for this, but yeah, there's no backups to, like, if I mess this up, I'd have to deal with this. So, whew, I'm so nervous right now. Oh, thanks, Sterling. All right, here goes nothing. Whew. And it started. Okay, all right. I'm gonna need to get far enough away. Drink that. And let's put that down there. Actually, let's get 2 and go back before it destroys everything. So for this first part, I can take a couple of hits, can't take many hits. But this is why I've got the... Oh, don't like those blue ones, they're bad. No, stay away. No, no, this is bad. He's close. Too close to the surface. I've got to get him down to half. Ugh, lag. Not the time for lag. I gotta get him down to half. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Come on, no! Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. He's on the surface. No, 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 no. No, where am I? And where are you? Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. No, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Far out. This is terrible. This is worst case scenario. Ah, come on. Swim, damn you. Oh, those things hit like a truck. Ouch! No, I'd rather not be hit with a drowned. Okay, where are you? And then I gotta find my way back with him attacking me. Oh, boy. Ah! So, kids, don't do this at home. Gonna pop the totem. Need to get another totem in. Oh! Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, ouch. Gonna hit blue soon. Oh, one more hit. Come on. Ah! Got him. Okay. Alright. Now, where was that? Where did I come out from? Oh, boy. It was somewhere over here, wasn't it? No, it was over there. I don't know how he's going to operate in water. Oh. Warning for those watching. Yes, do not try this at home. Where is he gone? Where's he gone? Did he go down there? I can hear him. No, you can go away. I can hear him down here. Oh, man. He's going to come through the surface, isn't he? Whoa. Yoink. Where'd you go? Hello? He's out there somewhere. Man. There he is, just attacked. And got me. Yay. Now, let's see if I can remember where I was. Are you going to attack underwater? Kind of. Ah. Wow. Eek. Where do I need to go? Whew. No, I think I'm going the wrong way. 870, 860. Oh boy. That hurt. Another totem. Eek. Where am I? Look at my coordinates. Where was it? 18, 90, 18. This way. I need to go this way. 1890. Not exactly going to plan, but we can figure this out. Okay. 40, 18. Nope. Wrong way. Right way. Right way, wrong thing. Where am I? Okay. This sort of direction, I guess. See you, Lumi. $42. He's just going to keep attacking as long as I'm in range. He's going to come straight at me. Where am I? 35. Okay. There's going to be a giant hole down here, and that's okay. Oh, okay. Just need to get back to those tunnels. 875. Okay. We can do this. Whew. Glad I wrote down those coordinates. So I need to go to 1890. He's coming. Gotta get a relical on. Ah, come on, not gravel. Not now. Far out. This was such a bad idea. Someone's at the door, but I'm on stream. Sorry, busy. 1890. I'm gonna be there any second. And then I need to get to, it should be meeting up real soon. He's coming. Should be like 10, 15 blocks further. Here we go. It's looking promising. Here we go. Okay, I'm back where I'm supposed to be, I think. Wow. Where are you? Oh. Was that where he... Okay, alright. So he's right there. And we're just going to be swamped in a sec. He's going to attack. I'm going to get withered. But that's okay. It's a little high. So you see there's 4 attacks. It's going to burst through. Yep, burst through. Okay. Now we go backwards. That's way too high. Hang on. Let me put my stream back up. Okay. Ah, here we go. Yes, Sterling says, you even tried to warn yourself, but you did not listen. That's true. Hey, Kana. Whoa, this is an interesting place to be. Can you come a little lower? Can you attack lower? You're way too high for what I want. And attack. Come down. Come down. What? Is that the best you got? Yeah, so you can see the heads can fly through. Get rid of those. The heads can fly through underneath the water. I just need him to come lower. You're too high. Oh, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. I just don't know which direction I'm in. Okay, we've got that in, got that. Man, there we go. Phew. So sometimes I would attack the wither at this point to make him go a bit faster, but I just want to settle down through here and get things going first before I go and do something quite so reckless, because you know, nothing that I've done today has been reckless. Okay, so the distance that he's attacking isn't so bad. That's I wonder whether the distance that the wither attacks is based on blast resistance, because stone has a similar blast resistance to deep slate, and he seems to be attacking about the same distance as Deep Slate. So maybe that's what it is. Where's that lead? Okay, that's my central one. Oh. Yeah. Who dares wins, hey Kana? She says, and here I am with my preference for safety and careful mining practices. Oh no, this stream is most certainly not OSHA approved. Not even slightly. I forgot to say at the start, we are doing a 208 block diameter circle. So to make it easy for the bombers, I'm doing a 208 block sided square. That was way too much excitement. I thought something like that might happen. And I'm glad we were able to recover from that, is all I'm going to say. One thing I'm noticing, normally on Deep Slate, it doesn't see... actually, no, that's fine. I was just going to say it looked like it was going below the level that I'm standing on. On Deep Slate, it doesn't usually. Okay. Yeah, we have all kinds of fun things like this. I did make all the pathways safe. This is why I do the precision mining, so that, you know, I'm not going to be in trouble if I'm walking backwards. Okay, so we've got to one side of the wall. We've gone one side. And so we'll see... Oop! Uh-oh. That was... Where am I? Whew. So we're going to have to turn and then go back down this one. It's fine. Okay, you're going there. Not the best time to be attacked. Okay. So we're coming... Whoa, drowned. Yeah, so this is why I have the health potions. I think also, I'm not... Oh, how long is this? Oh, jeez. This is going to be trouble. Because one of the other things is other mobs can attack the wither, and particularly I find... where am I? Particularly I find Endermen do a fair bit of damage to them. Oh, that's far too much excitement. Yeah, so the Endermen do a fair bit of damage to them. And so, yeah, see, that's it's taking out the layer that I'm standing on, so that's something that's different from doing it in Deep Slate layer. So I don't want to risk there being an Enderman attacking the wither, and yeah, I just don't want to have to fight another wither and restart this process. Probably shouldn't be standing on gravel just in case it drops down. Okay, so this is wither mining. Yeah, you can see this is what we're doing, and so the wither's digging more of a hole there. I should probably stay on track, otherwise he's going to go off track, and we want him on track. So if I can pull this off, this will save me. Ah! Pay attention. Got me again. Yeah, if I can pull this off, it's going to save me so much time on mining out this whole area. don't know that anyone else has been stupid enough to do something like that. He's very handy as well. He clears the water for you as well. Downside of wearing blast protection chestplate rather than protection is that the withering effect causes a lot more damage. There we go. Wheat is safe. And we've got a totem. Yep, got a totem. Whew. How many clones am I on by now? 37, I believe. So I've died 37 times in this world, which, you know, given the way that I play, I feel is not too bad. Oh, how's everyone else going today? Hopefully your heart rate's not quite as high as mine. Oh, turning. Is this turning time? Must be. Okay. And then one more bombing run. I'll move down here a bit so we can take out that. Might not be far enough. Okay. Then up through this one. Oh, how good. Didn't get hit once. Okay, now he's going to attack. So if I'm a little closer, he'll line up a bit better. No, don't bet on me reaching clone 38. I mean, we'll reach it at some point, but I don't know. I think now that I've got to this stage of the wither mining, I'm pretty comfortable in this space. I've done probably at least 200 hours of wither mining like this. So I have plenty of supplies. I have everything else I need. It's more a case of, as this goes on further, there's going to be more mobs potentially spawning. So I might run into one of those on a path, and there's potential with the timing that I could, but hopefully not. Oh. Man, my heart rate went up to 80 there. That's very high for me. Whew. Okay. Do we risk? No, I want to go one more line through here, and then we'll stick our head out, take a peek, and see. Actually, no, we should be able to see it when we do the turn. Next turn. He's a bit close. Yep, right where we were standing. Here we go. This is what we're working with. This is what it's creating. It's not bad. Just gotta stay in line so that he keeps coming along this line. The more blocks the wither takes out, the fewer blocks I have to deal with. So you can see it has the initial attack, and then it has the secondary attack, and then, oh, one of them snuck through. How rude. Then he does his block run. And I like to stay fairly close to the attacks, just because that keeps him on target better, because he runs straight to you now. So he'll run to where I was, which keeps him in better line. See? Yes, I know there's a lot of resources going to waste in there, but I can't really think of a way to avoid that. And attack. There we go. Man, this is going to save, I don't know, probably 100 hours of mining. It's worth it. Running a little slow. You can go faster than that. See, we got... I feel like I want to try and get... Nope, that's a bad idea. Get out of there. He's attacking. I want to get some of this copper. If I can. Nope. Next time. If I can at least get some of the copper, then I can pick it all up as I run through. Because I don't need more cobblestone. Got a stone cobblestone generator. No, I'm not lagging much with the blocks on the ground. It's basically exactly the same amount of lag as I'm always facing. This is pretty much words. This is pretty much normal for wither mining. Actually, it's probably less with this because we're going back over the same rough area, and so come on. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Whoa. Dodgy, dodgy, dodge, dodge, dodge. You can't get me. No. Okay, you got me. Fine, fine, you can get me. Sometimes. Okay. It's going to be a tricky turn. Let's go back this way. Ah! Okay, phew. We're safe. 8 seconds. That'll be alright. Oh. Yeah, because we're going backwards and forwards over the same area, the blocks are going to clear a lot faster. Which is good. Okay. And attack. Just knock him back a little. Just a little bit of his own medicine. And also I wanted to try and pick up some of this stuff. Whoa, there's a lot of mobs out here. Yeah, so that's where the blast protection comes in handy. Let's get some of this, and yeah, that's a confounding variable. Okay. Woohoo! Why not? Why not have a little fun with the wither? He's my pet. Such a nice little wither. Got me, damn it. Alright. And attack phase now. Where are you gonna go? There we go. Yep, that's fine. It's fine. I would like to knock him down to probably a quarter, just because that'll speed up the attacks. Whoa, that was a big one. There is one point on here where there's a beacon. It's not going to affect the beacon. I just don't want to fall down the beacon hole because that'd be unfortunate. It's down there a little. You can see yeah, you can just see in the distance the ladder. There we go. All right. Going to attack. Don't like attacking. Whoa. Don't like attacking unless I've got full health. So on the next bombing run through. See, the bombs also break some of these blocks, but not too many in the roof, which is all right. Oh. Come on. Got some time. Just don't want to get hit. Okay. Oh. I was eating. No. No. I was eating. How rude. Just saw a zombie get dragged right there. Uh-oh. Baby zombie. Bad baby zombie. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you didn't already know, the wither, when it's... Uh-oh. When the wither is blue, you can't attack it with a bow. Well, I mean, you can. It just doesn't do anything. Okay. Come on, wither. See what you got. And it's going to attack. Need to get back in there. Where'd you go? There. This way. Okay, a couple more hits. Now I've got to find back where I was. This is why we light these up, so that we know. Okay. Is that the faster one? Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but the attacks have really sped up now. Oh, why are you going that way? Come this way. Ah. Whoop. So another thing you can do if you're worried about the health of your mining buddy is if I go right to the edge of simulation distance, his health will actually recover. So if it ever gets really low, that's one thing you can do to help your buddy out. Sterling says, just think, if you spawn 2, you could knock this out in half the time. No, it would take a lot longer than that because I'd be dead. I have had to fight 2 withers at the same time before. I don't recommend it. So I don't know if you can hear this, but before it was going dum, 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 and then wait for longer. And now it's going dun, 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 dun. instead of dum dum dum. So it's basically twice the speed. And wither mining's so much fun. As long as you can get over the initial part. There we go. Come at me, bro. Yeah, nice. Man, there's going to be so many mobs down here. But don't worry, everything will be all lit up before I do the next run through. Oh, can you imagine? So I'm going to be doing, whoop, in a second. I was rudely interrupted. So after this, I think this has been successful enough. Oh, we got the turn. Hang on. Hold that thought. And attack. Where was it? No, go away. Okay, come through here. He's gonna hit me. Yep. But then, so that's another reason why sometimes it might be good to have netherite armor for there, just for that knockback, but I don't want to lose my netherite armor, you know, now that it's a lot more difficult to get. What was I saying before? Oh yes, so. Okay, that was weird. Actually, I could have maybe tried honey bottles or something like that to, just in time. So once I've done, well, once this is all done and cleared out by my lovely mining buddy, helpful pet. Oh, can you imagine if you put a lead on a wither? That'd be the funniest. Yes, so I'm clearing out this floor at Y40, clearing that one out with the wither, and then going to clear out, gonna do another gonna do another tunnel underneath this, so we'll see what level I've got up there. That'll determine how deep. Oh, that was a bit close. How deep I do the next level, and this is why I need so many carrots. So I think I was saying at the beginning, I need 20 high to be able to run the, it's like a world eater, I guess. World eater is the best way of describing it. Uses a ton of TNT, but I mean, I've already got 3 shulkers of TNT, which is why I built the TNT auto crafter. Plug for the channel, the video just dropped last night. And yeah, so I need 20 tall area for that in a square grid. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So I'll figure out what the ceiling level is up there. Whether I need to, I'm lost. Where am I? Where's the entrance? Oh, come on. Not cool, buddy. And you went past. That's fine. Past is fine. We just don't want to be short. And attacking. There we go. Yeah, so I'll see where things need to clear up and everything. What height of the roof that I can work with so that things don't get stuck with like flying machines and all that sort of stuff. And then I'll decide what to do with the wither mining second level. We should have a nice big 210-ish block by 210-ish block area for me to run the TNT World Eater bomber things all the way from here down to Bedrock, because that's the plan for this area. And then I'm going to build it up into that circle that you saw before. Oh, that was a bit close. Yeah, sometimes they don't quite take the edge. And attacking now. Ah, come on. I don't like that bug where you get thrown into walls. Oh, not that. What on earth? No, I need that. How did that even happen? I tried to throw the bottle out and it did my helmet instead. That was weird. Okay, here we go. I might stay a little bit further away from you. You're nasty. There was a period where the withers weren't causing, it wasn't giving the wither effect. That would have been an optimal time to do this, but I hadn't thought of that. This one's only just come to me in the last couple of days. Like, you know what? This would be a perfect space for mines, for farms and stuff. And rather than build things up on the surface or spread things out or whatever, I thought it'd be great to go down. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the walls or the design or anything like that. At the moment, it's all focused on clearing the space and getting your workspace ready. You know? Oh, sweet. Are you coming? Hello? Yeah, check this out. This is such a good idea. Oh. Nearly got me. Sweet. That was a good one. And back we go. Nice. Good corner turn. Exactly, Sterling. The prep work. Mise en place, as they say in the restaurant business. Whoa, that was... Let me in. Mise en place, which means to put in place. Ah. Oh, it got me again. Okay, I haven't quite calibrated the amount that the bigger attacks are doing yet. Of course I know that term. I know you're a chef, Sterling. I worked in restaurants for many years. I was a waiter, and then I would pinch hit in the kitchens as a, well, it's probably not the politically correct term, but we called ourselves dish pigs. And then I would also do like some of the prep work for the restaurant if they were really short-staffed, cutting onions and carrots and peeling potatoes, that sort of thing. All low-level stuff, but I learned a lot about how a kitchen works from doing that, which is good. I also speak French, so, you know, I would understand the term even if I hadn't come across it before. Okay. And my phone is blowing up right down, people are calling and messaging, but I'm doing Minecraft. This is important stuff too. And that's a bad place to turn. No, come on. Oh, there we go. That was a horrible turn. So the wither just doesn't care, just like mows through all those blocks. That's a bad turn, yeah. It's alright. Oh, he's lined up now, so that's good. That's what we want. Hang on, how long have I got? Oh, no. Need to drink more potions. There we go. Oh. There are periods where it gets rather exciting. Nerve-wracking? Yeah, nerve-wracking is probably a better term than exciting. And for those who don't know, on GuildRock we have a thing where the XP is automatically teleported to the nearest player every 15 seconds. So that's why sometimes you see the XP flying at me. Because as the wither breaks the blocks, it's like it's like it's got a diamond pickaxe. So, an enchanted one, I guess. So if it breaks, say, coal, for example, that'd be what that was. Well, we've made it this far. That's pretty good going. Check that out. Look at all that mining work. Such a good pet. And you, wither? Too close. Oh. Yeah, see, the distance that it attacks each time is different. I think it's randomized. Yeah, sometimes it only attacks, it only moves a couple blocks forward. Sometimes it's like a massive amount. So you've got to be far enough away, but also not too far, because otherwise it wanders all off to the side. And yeah, that was on the bigger side. Yeah, there's a whole lot of water caves coming up. I must be on the far side. So I think we've come back to the side where I originally fought the wither. I think that's where I made my way to. Oh, that was a big one. It's funny that the wither can even clear water source blocks. I never run it into lava, so I don't know how it would fare with that. But yes. Attack! So that was a big one. Should probably get myself a little bit better prepared. Let's go all the way here. And while we wait for this, oh, I'm running real short on potions. So, let's do that instead. Ooh. There we go. Big Boomba. And 2. And we run. Whoa, that was a huge one. He's gone psycho. I lost count. Whew. Glad I moved. That was right where I was. Are you in line? Yeah, okay, that's fine. We can stay here then. Okay. I scared off everyone else who was on the server. Oh, there you go. No, it's just that time of day. And we're going to be okay. Yeah! 1 heart. Easy. We got this. Just hopefully not... See, this is what I was talking about where, you know, you can have a scenario where you're down to 1 heart and then, say, a skeleton comes from one of the areas that has been cleared and shoots you. 1 shot. Done. Yeah, just heard some zombies, or drowned maybe, out there. More likely to be zombies, I think. Also, when you check that out, oh, we've made so much progress. And I'm glad I moved. Oh, you got your armor trims and armor set done. Did you, Sterling? What did you end up going with? What armor trims did you end up going with? Because I generally like having silent armor on, or silent trims on my armor. Netherite silent with netherite trim, just because, you know, it's a bit of a flex. Having netherite trims on netherite. Yeah, you didn't do a very good job mining over there, Mr. Wither. Sorry, Sir Wither. And come around. Let's get you to redo this section. You can do better than that. Thank you. And one more. Actually, once I've done with that, I reckon I can get him to chase me around these pillars. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, back on track. Oh, that's a little lower hunger than I like. Oh, and we're close to the turn too. Okay. Go away, zombie. Whoa, just got hit inside the wall. That's a strong zombie. Well, it was. Oh, creeper. Ah, he got me again. No, go away, creeper. No, I don't want you here. Go away. Ooh, nice. Got him. Not the best turn. But we got there eventually. So that time it was just a small attack. I wish you could do something like free cam so that you could see the longer shot of this attack. Because I've seen it with my spectator camera account and it looks pretty fun. There's just like this giant beast trying to get at you and you're just like chilling. So Sterling's gone with red helmet is red flow, C is blue silence, P is blue ward, and the boots are red bolt. Ooh, that'd be an interesting one. Red and blue. I'm assuming it's on netherite armor. I saw you in netherite armor before, so must be that one. That'll be fun. I really like how both the red and the blue, I guess most of the colours, like the red, blue, green works with netherite armor. Even the quartz and amethyst, they look really good too. So redstone and lapis is the red and blue. Bit close. Yeah, I just like how the trims show up. It's a really good new mechanic to the game. when it first came, I thought, I'm never going to do that. And just go around in my fully enchanted netherite armor, but yeah, no, I kind of like it. Come on, you can get... So there's not so many water caves on this side. There's a lot more water caves on the far side. I did have the whole route planned out and where I was going to take it out initially and where I was going to finish it off eventually. But, well, as they say, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. I think that's Mike Tyson. Got Discord going off in the background. People tagging me. And you're going to attack? Nice. Oh, wrong one. No, I want him to turn. And attack. Good attack. Good turn. Yes, excellent turn. Oh, I'm over that side. Okay, so because I've got the speed, I know that I'm close to being under my raid farm. Because that's where I've got that one. Yes, I figured that was you pinging me on Discord, Sterling. Nice. Okay. Let's go. Oh, ouch. Ah! In a block. Where am I? I'm lost. I'm lost and alone. Is that where I go? No. Oh, there's a Enderman over there. That's... Well, that's a reason why I... Wait, where even are you? Okay. At least you can see roughly where he is. I don't want to be anywhere near there. Probably going to pop a totem. Come on. Yes! 1 heart. See, that was a huge attack. Wow, look how far we've come. That's brilliant. Zombie just got mowed. The zombie's trying to attack the wither. You're outmatched. He has guns, bombs, and you have rotting flesh. Okay, so we're over this side. Got it. How did I end up over there? Ah. Yeah, no, this makes sense. Okay. So we've got the farm. Hang on. We've got the raid farm out there. My base is just whoa. So I'm close enough to be getting the conduit power, which is why it's all cleared up all of a sudden. Whoa! That was suboptimal. Where are you? Right there. Okay. Gonna have to take that hit. Ouch. Ah! No. Ah, man, come on. Come on. Get in there. Oh, phew. No, definitely popping a totem now. Whew. Okay. Kenna says, so what happens to the wither when you finish mining? Peaceful retirement? Yes, it'd be very peaceful for the wither. Long and quiet, peaceful retirement. No more being angry. No more throwing bombs. Just the endless sleep. Now that's why I've got a smite sword, so that I can take it out at the end. Once it's helped me, you know, once its use is done, it's a very pragmatic relationship, shall we say. Where are you? Okay, roughly lined up, that's good. Nice. Check that out. Okay. You're gonna get hammered. He's realised that he's got a bigger enemy behind. I don't know, Sterling, I feel like I treat my villagers well. They have nice shelter. They don't have to worry about being attacked by zombies or skeletons or whatever else. Sure, they can't reach their bed, but they have workstations, and there's value in work. Yes? No? The villagers that I've got in my current villager trading farm, those, like, some of them were generated with the world, because I took them from the acacia village nearby, but a lot of them, yeah, I mean, I'll keep the same villagers basically through the entire existence of the server. My villagers don't go out to a farm anywhere. They're treated very nicely. Sure, there was that one time where their faces got eaten by a zombie, but it's a lot less bad. Hang on. Where are you attacking? Okay. It's a lot less bad than it used to be. And can we get in without getting attacked? Good. Yeah, because remember before you used to be able to kill them 5 times, so that's 5 times having your face being eaten. Now it's just 1 time. Mojang's being kind to the villagers. Yes. That's exactly what they're doing. That was a big attack. All right. Lovely. Oh, ouch. Oh, eek. I like that framing counter. Attacked by a zombie, then received free healthcare. Exactly. I'm giving them the Australian model. And anyone who needs healthcare can get healthcare in the private sector. How it should be. Sterling says the villager union put pressure on Mojang. Exactly. Actually, we were talking about villagers yesterday, and how they tried to make the change to, you know, for example, mending villagers had to be spawned in, I think it was jungle biome, Or maybe that was a case of the villagers union contacting Mojang and saying, "Hey, we want to travel the world. We want to go places and see things." And Mojang going, "Hey, why don't we make it so that you can only get special books from special places?" Now, there's a conspiracy theory. Can you imagine if video game characters could actually interact? Well, where am I? Okay. I'm a little lost. I know I dug all these, which is why, yeah, so that I didn't get lost, but I don't know where I am or which way I'm facing. Oh, yeah, Canna, that change to the villagers was awful. Attack. Phew, just avoided it. No, we're in the right spot. Yeah, I was not a fan of those villager changes. Whoa, where am I? Ah, lava, magma stuff. Where am I? Is this the right way? That was hairy. Oh. Oh. Catch my breath real quick. Yeah, I think the worst thing on those, on the villager changes, things that I didn't like, because, like, you know, if I had to go to different biomes to breed them, to do different things, sure, fine, whatever. Like, it's a little extra hassle at the beginning, but it's also a hassle re-rolling. At least you knew which books you were going to get. The problem I had with it, though, is that they locked so you couldn't get the highest level, so it was like you would need to trade, say for example, to get protection 4, you would need to get 2 protection 3 books and combine those and all that, which, given that, like, early game when XP is an issue, that means it's, you know, a lot more difficult to get good gear, but also, you know, what is going on? Oh, there's we're right in the center. But also, I'm gonna have to fly out of here, aren't I? Ah, well. Such is life. But also, like, with the anvil being, like, having the too expensive problem, then, like, yeah, you get stuck. And so you wouldn't even be able to get the best gear in many times unless you kind of found books in mine shafts and places like that. Okay, let's navigate this. Okay, we is okay. Okay, where were we? Kenna says, imagine how long it would take to staff a good trading hall. Yeah, my gosh. If you have to go to, particularly if you don't have a good diverse seed, you could be spending ages just trying to find the right biomes just to get something basic. Though I reckon a lot of people would be building their trading halls probably close to jungles just to get the mending villages early, I reckon. Yeah, Sterling says the backlash was too strong. They knew that it could cost them a huge player base. Yeah, I think a lot of experienced players would have been like, you know what, this is, with all the other nerfs at the time, because, like, at the time they weren't bringing in all the good stuff like Happy Ghasts and Wolf Armor and all kinds of stuff like that. It was literally just, hey, we're just going to take a bunch of stuff away from you. And the first rule of good game mechanics, and move. Yes, that was good. First rule of good game mechanics is don't take stuff away from people. They don't like that. Kenna says, if they put it in at all, it should be optional, like say with the add-ons that we've created. Yeah, for people who want that kind of challenge. Exactly. I mean, they put it behind the experimental toggles, so people who want it can have it, but yeah, it's not... Where am I? Oh, ah, here we are. I remember this place. So, if we get here, you're gonna see it burst through. Ready? Woo! Yo, one of the things, because, like, I think it was last season? Yeah, last season of GuildRock, because we had the full... Oh, yeah, that's why I put that there, so that it didn't fall down the beacon hole. Last season on GuildRock, the changes to the villager curing mechanics, that came midway through the season, and so people had built their trading halls based on there being, you know, particular discounts, etc. And so as a playing group, we voted to essentially keep the original full trading discounts. So I think it was 500% was the original trading discount. And well, there's my there's my stone generator. We're on top of that. Hopefully the bombs don't completely destroy it, but if it does, it's just a stone generator. It's no big deal. I couldn't be bothered clearing it out before stream. But yeah, so I used changed the discounts so that because they removed the ability to do multiple curing, but you could still push the one-time curing up to the same level, so it achieved the same result. Because in that season, most of the people that had villager trading halls, they were built around zombie spawners. There's water up there. They were built around zombie spawners, and so like people hadn't built the zombie cured villages. So yeah, it was voted upon and passed, and that made more sense. But then this season, because it's now a part of the game, we removed it. Oh, that wasn't a very good attack. You can do better than that. Come on. Okay, that was alright. Oh no. There's sand over the entrance. Or gravel. Can't really take that hit, can I? Oh. And attack. Okay. We're gonna be okay. Yep, we're gonna be okay. And we do have a totem. Yep, good. Phew. Yeah, Sterling says hermits were saying it was great for the game since Minecraft is too easy. Yet it's funny that they didn't add the rebalance to Hermitcraft. Exactly. Sterling, if they liked it so much, then they should have added it. But clearly, they didn't. And one of the issues is that there's many ways of playing the game. Some people like to just adventure and do stuff. Some people like to build crazy farms. Some very crazy people like to use overpowered mobs to do their work for them. Like I'm doing now. Stone gen. And, you know, some people just like to build up a villager trading hall so that they can get all their gear so that they can focus on just building. And that's completely fine. There's many ways of building. There's many ways of playing Minecraft, which is what we love about the game. You know, just because I play it in a particular way doesn't mean that someone else has to play it in that same way. And in fact, our differences is our strength. You know, you get a couple of people who are good at making farms but don't particularly like doing the decorating or building or whatever, and then you team them up with some people. Oh, this is going to be hairy. think I want to go on the other side of this. You know, you team them up with some people who like building, where was I? Farms, yes. People who like building farms, team them up with people who like doing the decorations and the building and everything. And that works out well for everyone. Ooh, big bomber. And that's kind of why GuildRock works, because we tend to have people from different aspects of the game who like to team up. You know, people who are better at farms or redstone or whatever will team up with people who are better at building, and the sum of the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, as they say. Although we do have, oh, he's come over this one. We do have more people in GuildRock who are builders than farmers or redstoners. I think partly because there's more people who see themselves as builders rather than people who see themselves as farmers. And that's fine. Not sure what beacon that one is. Don't remember putting a beacon there. Whoa, that was a huge attack. Wow. Glad I was not in the way of that one. Okay, come down this way so we can... Okay. Oh. What? How did you get me? Is this where... Oh, this is where we were before. Oh man, this is suboptimal. Just trying to hide from the bombs. Yeah, see, everything's all cleared out from here. Okay. Now, where do we go? Oh, you got me again. Nah. I'm going down. Boom. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I find a lot of the people who are big on farms also do a lot of building, because a lot of people who, like, not the super crazy farms, but a lot of people who do the, let's call them normal farms, I find they usually do them to help with the building, because, you know, no one wants to have to manually gather resources all the time. I mean, some people do. Okay, out of the way are the bombs. And I do have, yep, got my totem in. Eat. No. Oh, phew. Someone will be running their raid farm tonight. Have you got a raid farm, Sterling? Didn't realise you had a raid farm already. That's good work. Or is it a combination raid farm, iron farm? And go. Stand up. Oh. Man, I love a sit-stand desk. Sorry about the noise of the mechanism. Oh, raid farm for the totems, yes. I do have more totems in the shulker, and I've got some backup ones, but yeah, I'm gonna need to replace all these. Yes, it would make more sense that I run my 8. Whoa, hello? This is going to be annoying to get out of if I don't do this one right. And can we get back in? No. Yes. Whew. Yes, I think I'll need to restock my totems after this. I'm down to my last 1.5 shulkers. All in all, I think this was a good idea. It was just the beginning that was very, very nerve-wracking. It was hairy. Hopefully we get to a spot where we can see how much is being cleared, because it's a lot. Check that out. All the way over there. Okay, fine. I will stop looking. Yeah, see, that was just a small attack. Just a baby attack. Hello. It's funny, I like to cut these lines so that I can just kind of run down. It's more work on the front end, but it means that I'm not scrambling to, like, imagine if you hit one of those water caves when the wither's attacking you and you're having to go as fast as you possibly can. That doesn't seem like a good time. Go here. Where are you gonna go? Nice, back on track. Yeah, so some people like to have the wither attack and then they just mine as the wither's attacking, but I've always found that to be very stressful. It's going to burst through there. Oh, oh. It's funny, it's only like a couple of blocks above that is my base. And he's gonna burst through. Let me see. Boom! I think he must have been pushed up by the water or something like that, because that's quite high. Yeah, he's just like missed that entire area. How could you? I'm gonna get hit, aren't I? Nope. Out of the way. Yay. What's going in this space later? So I'm going to be building a giant 208 diameter circle and attack. Where are you? Oh, you didn't go far enough. Come and get me, bro. There we go. Oh, it's handy having that speed boost. Woo! Yes, I'm going to be building a 208 diameter circle from, well, that, wow. From, basically from Y50 down to Bedrock is the idea. And, no. Oh, wow, that hurt. And yeah, so with my little hut in the center, that's in the center of the chunks for the circle. and it's going to be filled with all manner of farms. So I'm going to do probably like multiple, well, going to have to do multiple floors. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm tossing up whether to keep the surface as is, because like there's two ways of thinking about it. So if I keep the surface as is, then like it'll look like it's normal Minecraft and landscape and everything, and then like just below the surface there's like this enormous cavern with all manner of farms and everything. The other thing that I'm tossing up, maybe extending the walls, potentially even to build limit, and kind of doing a giant tower on top. So we'll see how we go with that. But definitely the main idea is to, so this area is going to be cleared out by the wither, and then I'm going to clear out one area below this, again with the wither, because I need 20 high, and then I'm going to run a world eater all over it and basically bomb the entire area down to bedrock, and then build it up from there. Right, that was, oh, he's gone above again. Yeah, so I showed at the start of the stream, so I've cut the circle out a little bit lower, but as I was digging in, is that the turn? Yeah, it is the turn. Okay, I've got to be careful of that cave and attack now. Good. I don't know. I'm just going to go down this one and hope for the best. So, yeah, so as I was cutting it out, mining out the deep slate at Y0, because originally I was going to go 0 down to bedrock. I was like, there's got to be a better way of doing this. And so I thought maybe I would do wither mining all the way down. But I kind of want to build a world eater. That'd be so much fun. And I have plenty of TNT. So when I do the world eater, I don't know, once I've built it, so I'm not going to build it on stream because, you know, there's usually a lot of debugging and stuff. It can be a little annoying to be dealing with flying machines on stream, particularly because sometimes you have to go backwards and forwards with creative to figure that one out. But then once I've got that in place, I'll make the call as to whether I do it as a GuildRock episode or live stream, or maybe both. ¿Por qué no los dos? What is going on there? I think he's collapsed the roof. Thank you for that. But yeah, there's a lot of water to get rid of. So, oh, hello. So I may need to go raid some more ocean monuments for sponges, because I've only got like 2 stacks, which with the amount of water that I need to clear out. Okay. Yeah, there we go. He did collapse it. And burst through. Burst through. Nope, no bursty. Yes, that's that's the surface up there. Oh, ouch. That was painful. No, do not want to be up here. I don't have my elytra on, so I can't just like fly through there. And when you're under attack by the wither, you don't want to have to be jumping up and down blocks. That's not a recipe for a good time. Yeah, so Sterling, because the area, where am I? This is way too close. Coming through. Because we have the area outside 4000 gets reset, I'll just fly out past there and grab some sponges from Ocean Monuments out there, and then it'll all be reset and it'll all be good. Coming. There we go. Oh, there was a bit of lag on that dive down at me. Whoa, huge attack. Nope, gonna hit another totem. Lovely. Oh, it's so close. Oh, that was so close. Come on. Okay. Danger, Will Robinson. Yeah, gonna have to deal with these columns of water. That's funny. No! How dare you? How rude. That was a weird sound. I don't know if you heard that. It sounded like a bell or something. But like a church bell, not a Minecraft bell. Like gong. In the game, not. There's no bells around here. IRL. Alright. Let's attack. We're nearly at the next turn, and it feels like these are going real fast. Ah, it's because we got those caves, so it's not having to. It can move faster, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Well, it's definitely sped up because the attacks have been sped up, but other than that, it feels like we just turned around. And yet it's a square, so it's the same as it was at the beginning. Bizarre. Oh, that was a huge attack. Glad it wasn't where I normally am. And 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Oh, oh. I don't know how I ended up in there, but I'm glad I did. Okay, let me check my notes real quick, see where we got to. Yeah, I think this goes to Z1100 is the end, I think. So we've come from, well, like 3/4 of the way through. Ooh, big attack. I do really like the sponge mechanic in the game. You know, find sponges in an ocean monument and then dry them out in a furnace or in the nether, and then you can sponge up water, and it's a good idea having them be cleared with a what do you call it? Hoe, yes. And attack. Nice. Oh, I must have missed one. So I've skipped, there's a channel through there. Pathway channel? I don't know. You know what I mean. And the amount that it attacks each time is uncorrelated with how far away you are from it. Yeah, look at that, it's gone like way out there. We've missed a spot, have we? Maybe? Don't want to be there though. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Get in. Yes, got in. Oh. Yes, I do have a totem on. I should probably go and get some more. Once we're a little... we're not exactly in a safe spot right now. Woo! Uh-oh. Let's just be up here somewhere. Yeah, this is... I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's in the right spot. Oh man, got me. Okay, we'll go in this one. We can clear up that other stuff later. Oh, did that get me again? 35 seconds, ouch. Don't know if I can last 35 seconds. We have a totem, yes. Time to run back a little and get more toteming. Phew. 2 seconds. We're gonna be okay? Yes. We's okay. Oh, that was... What am I doing? No, don't fire that. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? You know, they cause a lot of damage to blocks, but they also cause a lot of damage to you. And burst through. Let's see if we can see. Whoa, yeah, trident. Bad trident guy. Bad trident drowned. And we're at the turn again. Yeesh. Youch. Oh, man. Can we get through? Ah! I don't like that the bombs can hit you underwater. That's annoying. Yeah, these caves are rough. I didn't want to have to clear them all out. Where should we be? Should probably be on this one. Oh. What? Ah. Oh, big bomb coming. Can we try and get this skeleton with the wither? No, leave me alone. Okay. So let's guide him around some places that haven't been done, like this section. Yeah, this is Mob Central. Where are you? Oh, go away. Shoot the zombie. Don't shoot me. There we go. That's better. Whoop. Now we need to lead them over to the far... Oh, man. Again? Whoa. Did not expect that. Suboptimal. Certainly suboptimal. Actually, that's... Oh, this is where the lack of... There's like a bug. Oh, he's come down there. That's weird. Ah, I'm too far. Gotta get closer. Otherwise he'll lose targeting. Where are you? Okay, that's better. Whew. Yeah, it's tricky dealing with caves. Oh, and we're at the speed side. Look at that. Look how much we've cleared. It's way over there. Hello. Goodbye. Oh. Got two. Whoa. Those are a couple of big hits. "29 seconds. Okay, that's not too bad. There we go. Yeah, these caves are tricky to deal with the wither, because normally when I do my wither mining, I'm like way close to the like Y54, Y-54, sorry. If I'm doing it in deep slate, trying to get diamonds or something like that, or I've also done it in the nether, but that was, I think I did it like Y5, so I was never had to deal with like caves under my feet and withers. This is a new experience for both of us, and by both I mean everyone watching. Hello everyone. Whew. Thing about wither mining is you can't lose contact. What's the word? Focus. You can't lose focus for a second. Concentration, that was the C word that I was looking for. Can't lose focus for a second, otherwise he's gonna get ya. Like, that's a huge amount of work. I think once we've done this, once we've finished off with this, whoa! Yeah, because the bombs start basically straight after he does his run. Oh, hang on. He's blown that part up. This is quite dangerous for being bombed. I reckon that goes up to the surface there. Gotta be careful of bombs. Ah, where am I? Nope. Oh, is this the turn? This is the turn. Okay. Where are you? There. Okay. We can come back this way. Is fine. Think, yeah, let's go this one. Good. Good job, Cutter Wolf. Thanks for the offer of the golden carrots, Sterling. I do have, so I got these ones, and then I've got, oh, stop it. I'm trying to talk to Sterling. Being rude. Then I do have another stack or so in my shulker, so it should be right. Whoa, where are you? Where are you? Sounds like he's coming from there. You're up there. What are you doing up there? I want you mining down this level, dopey Dora. This is going to be tricky. Knew it. Oh. No. Oh, how did we get through that without getting hit with a bomb? He says as he gets hit with a bomb. Oh, I spoke way too soon. Oh, Carly. Yes. I recommend watching the very start of the stream when it's finished recording. He kind of escaped and went to the surface. It was it was not exactly how I'd planned it. It wasn't on my vision board, put it that way. Yeah, as he was attacked, because when the withers attack, they often will go up a little, but then he hit some gravel, which then caved in the water, and then he got pulled up to the surface, and so I had to fight him on the surface. Thankfully, I had thought ahead, and the corner of this grid that I was fighting him in was not near my base, but yeah. Like, I thought it could happen, but I've never had to deal with withers and big water caves before, so I wasn't quite sure. And it was not good. And then afterwards, it dove underground, and yeah, it was a whole thing. But yes, I do I think still have a base. I haven't checked. But yes, so because my base is built on an island, it's literally blocks Y60, 63 or whatever, up there. I mean, the center of my base is -2,000, -1,000, so it's literally right here. Oh, yes, it caused quite the consternation. Once we get out to the turn here, I'll show you how much we've done. It's we've already gone. Whoa, wee! Uh-oh. Okay. Where am I? Not there. Oh, man. This is... Nope. Oh. Come on, lag. Where am I? Oh, I need to go. Oh, that's where we were before. Yeesh! Be nice. I just want you to be my mining buddy. Alright, gotta get up there. And not get smashed down by bombs. Come on, come on. You can do it. Oh, pop the totem. That's just great. Okay. Okay. Find our bearings. Get away from the psycho killer. You know, general. Should probably put another totem in, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. And it'll attack. Alright, there we go. Back to where we were before. What's the problem? It's fine. It's fine. Yes, Carly, it's a novelty to see the wither mining at Y40. Not the smartest idea I've ever had, but he has cleared a lot of stuff. Does the lesser blast resistance of the blocks make it a big difference in the danger level? So, stone actually has the same blast resistance as deep slate. And he'll attack me now. Let's go. Awesome. And we're at the turn. So, yeah, like, we started way over there in the distance. I just gotta figure out this turn without dying. Oh, man. You had to, didn't you? Of course you did. Come this way. Okay. Now we've got to figure out which one was ours. There we go. Oh, professional. Professional Minecrafter. Oh, that was close. Yeah, so the main reason why I'm doing this is for the... Whoa. Hang on, let me get to safety. And there's gravel above. That's fun. It's fine. So to run my world eater, I need... Oh man, how'd you get me? I need it needs to be like a 20 high block gap. So the idea is to use the withers to mine out 20 Y levels, roughly, thereabouts. Obviously I've got to clean it up. But then, where am I? Yes, but then to use TNT because I was mining out at deep slate level and thought, there's got to be an easier way of doing this, or a cat and wolf kind of way of doing it. And that's when I discovered that stone and deep slate has the same blast resistance. So they have a different hardness, which is why it's harder to mine, but TNT causes the same amount of blocks to be broken, damage, whatever. Yeah, TNT does has the same result if you use it on stone as you do on deep slate, which at that point I was like, well, I gotta do the world eater now. Yeah, so with all the caves and everything, I haven't quite got him following me as well as he was at the beginning. So there will be a little bit of cleanup, and yeah, because I'm now in range of my conduit, that I can see stuff. I'm underwater. Come on. Because I don't think the water doesn't really do much of slowing down the wither bombs, which is a little annoying when you... Uh-oh. Hang on. Oh, I'm at the turn. Come on. Where are you? Hello? Oop! Found him, don't worry. Okay, now we've got to somehow get back to one of these. Which one? Here came through that one, so let's go through this one. I sound like Dr. Y. Sterling. Thank you, that's very kind of you. Doc's amazing. Yeah, the conduit vision is really good. I have been playing with vibrant visuals, but because I've spent so much time underwater for this particular section, vibrant visuals is not good underwater. It drastically reduces visibility, and I don't think, and it takes a while to kick in when you're submerged underwater, so it's quite annoying. Haven't tried vibrant visuals with conduit though, so that might be okay. I don't know. Yeah, they like to sneak up on you. You know, they'll go up higher and then they'll sneak underneath, and yeah, they're just big lovely pets who want to scratch. Eek. I do have a Smite 5 sword, which helps with the wither scratching. they enjoy the scratching of Smite swords. Hello. And then also, we went through it before. I can't point at the wither bar with my cursor. So when they turn blue, they attack fairly slowly, like it's a boom, 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 boom. Whereas now, because I got him down to quarter health, that's why they're attacking so much faster. And I got to get him lining up better. And attack. Oh man, I just heard the sound of my. I'm under the bamboo farm right now, so that's where this is happening. I just heard the sound that I have for my you know, they play a note block to keep the allies throwing their stuff. Yes, I just heard that. Carly says, just give it a boop. A little boop once in a while. Exactly. You know, just keeps him friendly and following. I was saying earlier on the stream, can you imagine putting a lead on a wither? That'd be a definite prank. I'm gonna get hit. No, that was lame. You can do better than that. Come on, come at me, bro. What you got? Nice. Yep, this one. So right now I'm underneath my raid farm. So please don't break it. When I'm lining up better. So if I stand here, he'll attack to where that was. Here we go, that's better. Eek. Nope. Lag pushed me into, well, it's not the lag, it's the new bug that pushed me into the wall. That will teach me to read the comments. Carly says, yeah, it's the precision that got me captivated right now. You're playing him like a maestro. Thank you. Well, because Wither Tunnel is 6 wide and 8 tall on average, but you know, you see he moves around a fair bit, so I'm trying to keep him reasonably straight and breaking as many blocks as possible. But I have a 4-block gap between each of these tunnels, which is why it's going like this. Yeah, I really love the mechanics of the Wither, how it just like destroys so many blocks in one go. It's brilliant. Yeah, look at that. Like it's way over there. And I probably shouldn't stand over a cave while there's a Wither shooting bombs at me. Probably not the smartest idea. I did procrastinate a little at the start of this because It was in the interest of explaining what I was doing. No, there was much trepidation, given how close it is to all my tree farms and my villages that I've got all the trades. Where's the entrance here? Let's get you attacking over here. Hello, hello, this way. Look at me, look at me. Ooh. And is attacking. Eek! Get out of there. Too slow. Oh well. Down here. Yep. And then we need to find our tunnel again. Get in there. Get in there. Oh. That was not the best turn. Yeah, no, come down. Come down, you're too high. Is it? Oh, he did get me again. You're annoying. Yeah, the good thing about having Sterling in my guild is if I did end up messing up my villages, he's got his all set up now, so he could have the librarians all spun up. Oh, my amethyst geode is down there. So, like, that's literally my village just up there. No pressure. None whatsoever. Like, that literally takes you to the entrance of my village. It's fine. Oh boy. Yeah, I found a couple of geodes in this area, so before I run the World Eater, I'm gonna encase them in obsidian just to make doubly sure, and then I guess I don't know, I'll figure a way around them because I want to keep those geodes there. They're very well positioned for where I spend my time. And I guess now I've taken over my old guildmate Shadow's amethyst shop. I gotta have amethyst shards and everything. Plus also it's good to have tinted glass. Very useful. Come on, Warrior Cats is awesome, Carly. But you're right, it's definitely high stakes here. Because these guys won't leave me alone. And we got another turn coming up. The turns are always the tough bit, I find. Because you want them to attack. Because you gotta kind of... It's almost like playing chicken with them. And move. Oh, what? Ah, that wasn't a very good attack. You can do better than that. Let's come out this way, shall we? Okay. Uh-oh. That was a bad bomb. This one. Okay. You can come and detect me here. Lame. And go. Woohoo! There we go, that's better. Oh, you're going too far now. Too far. Ah. You stick your head above the parapet and get bitten off. Where are you? Oh, yep, lined up now. That's good. That should be okay. Oop. Oh, Carly's reading the Warrior Cat series too. That's awesome. I have a preteen and early teen. Yeah, the older one's really getting into, like, he loves the Greek gods and all that, the like Percy Jackson, that sort of thing. Loves that series. I think there's a bunch of books in there. And there's a, what's it called? Epic the Musical. That's got some great songs in that one. Yeah, sometimes it's just good to just turn your brain off and enjoy a good story. Yeah, exactly, Carly. So Carly says, so are the Withers doing the initial clear out to make, oh, that was a little close, to make running a World Eater possible? Yes, because to run the World Eater, I need 20 blocks of space. Otherwise, things go poorly. So I could either dig out all this area, which, you know, if I didn't have a Wither mining buddy, I would do. But this seems to be functioning the way it should. Historical non-fiction. So are you into like the true crime sort of stuff, or is it more like medieval Egyptian? What's your poison, Carly? Oh, we got another turn here. Not the best place turn. Prefer you would attack me here. 3, 2, 1, go. That's better. Now to find our spot. Get in. Ah! Every time. Oh, hang on. That was the wrong one. That's where he was before. Whoa, that was a big hit. That's awesome. Someone's doing some construction next. Oh, I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, where did I go? I'm up here. Okay. This is why it's good to have coordinates on. That's so much water. Okay. Phew. Nope. Definitely popping a totem there. Not necessarily. Oh, no. Shouldn't have done that. I think it must have hit me again while I was trying to find that space. Put that in there. What do we got? 18 seconds. Yeah. Okay, where was I? Carly dabbles in everything. Royal dynasties. I love those ones. Gender politics through the ages. Always a fun read. Hang on. History of fashion and beauty. Oh, yeah. There's some... Yeah, I've come across some really cool... there's like BBC documentaries and stuff that they go through all that. History of food, wars, whatever, really. Just curious about everything. You're a lot like me in that regard. I like to understand, or I like to learn about how people used to do things, you know, back 1,000 years ago, 5,000-10,000 years ago. Yeah, because we might think of them as savages, you know, which is probably a loaded term, you know what I mean. We might think of them as different from us, but I mean, their brains operated the same as us. They just didn't have quite the same refinements in their tool making and that sort of stuff. But they were every bit as capable, and I would argue more capable, given the constraints, than we are. Oh, Carly's getting into the Tudors. Now that is a dynasty. They partied hard, didn't they? And people hear the Tudors and they think of just Henry VIII with his 6 wives. Actually, there's a play. I think it's called The Six. I haven't seen it, but my wife loves it. Let me see. Yeah, came out to Perth, and so she went and saw it. I enjoy the music. Okay, this is a tricky turn because I didn't do a good turn last time. See, this is why we do good turns. If he has a solid attack now, we should be able to turn nicely here. And go. Wasn't the best. Oops. I made a mistake. I went down the wrong one. That was where I was. Ah, you got me again. I needed to go down this one. Oh, go away. Nope. Got him. So that one? Yes. Okay. Oh, he didn't smash me. That's good. Just the charge attack. Okay. Yeah, Carly says she likes to see where we were because it helps understand where we are now. Exactly. It gives context to, historical context for what's going on right now. We might feel like we're living in crazy times, and we are, but at the same time, I mean, it's not World War II or I or all the deprivations of the Great Depression, or, I mean, you look at the medieval times, King Edward IV, Fifth, whatever it was, Henry VIII kind of time. So something as simple as a pineapple, there were businesses that would rent pineapples, and they made like a fortune. And it was literally just the people, like the really rich people, they just wanted to have a pineapple as their centerpiece. And now we stick it on pizza. Because, like, why not? And also, like, oftentimes when I have a shower, I just kind of sit there and marvel in the fact that I'm like washing my body in drinking water. As in, it's so the water is so pure that you can drink it. And I remember obviously I wasn't there, but I think back to the times where, the entire family would bathe in one tub that was heated from a giant kettle. They would take it in turns from the oldest to the youngest, probably because the youngest ones were the filthiest. Hang on, let's do this turn and go. Oh, it wasn't the worst turn. Just make sure that we get back into the right spot. Where did he attack? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I've done it again, haven't I? Oh, wolf. Ah, McCain, you've done it again. Okay, where was I? Okay, back on track. Yeah, Carly says, we are as a society the sum of our individual and collective experiences and misadventures. Well said, Carly. That's exactly it. Six, the musical is fun. It got my 10-year-old interested in history too. Ooh, that's a mature 10-year-old going to going to a play about well, the guy who died of a venereal disease. Oh, I popped a couple of totems earlier in the stream, Carly. Got stuck in some quite nasty water caves. Eesh. Oh, yeah. Carly says she must have seen the... Hang on. How did that hit me? She must have seen the grass blocks. Yes, we are that close to the surface. It's insane. Oh yeah, the baby in the dirty water gave rise to a famous phrase. Yep, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I wonder whether that's something that, like, actually happened. Because, as a parent, that would be up there with worst nightmares. Mobile's on. Hello, mobile. Oh, she watched it on YouTube before you knew she'd found it. Yeah, they discover some things, even when you put all the right settings on, and yeah, I mean, you can only do your best. And at the end of the day, I remember what I was like. I wasn't exactly... Well, let's just say I'm a lot more technologically adept than both my parents put together. I started programming when I was 8, and so any blocks that they put in place, they didn't take. An attack. Oh, that was a lame attack, Wither. Come on. Gonna have to get in there and attack. Go. Ah, so close. Nice. Timed that perfectly. Ooh, that was cutting it a little too fine. Sterling says, so many people have no clue how lucky they are to get fresh produce. The fact that we can get anything regardless of seasons is actually amazing. True story. Like, you want tomatoes in winter? No worries, you can get that. You want oranges in... Oranges are normally autumn, I think. But, you know, you can get them in summer. It's crazy. And then, even then, like, refrigeration. Like, we've got a whole lot of meat and stuff in the freezer. You know, we prepare meals in bulk and then we just freeze them and pull them out when we need. Massive time savers. Like, during the week, if I've got the kids at training where they don't finish till 7:45, you come home and you don't want to have to cook or whatever. You know, maybe my wife is teaching or something like that. Yeah, massive time saver. Or like dried pasta, something as simple as dried pasta. Like, it's just great. And it's all like, well, we saw when COVID hit what how fragile the supply chains were. I've got to get a bit closer. There we go. That's better. Nice. That's a good tunnel. Oh, this is a scary thing. And I've got to turn. Okay. Oh, ouch. How did that not do damage? Come through, come through. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Is it this one? I think so. Nope, it's that one. Or was it that one? No, it was that one. He just went wandering. Where are you? Oh, directly above. Cool, that's fine. No problem. Just line up better. There you go. See, that's a better tunnel. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Having a great chat in the chat. Watching Six together got us able to talk about what life would have been like for girls back then. Oh yeah, absolutely. My word. It would have been horrific back then. Like, leaving aside the lack of any semblance of rights or anything, just the way that if you weren't of a particular type, the way that you were treated, do not wish to be there at all. Yeah, someone only a little bit older than her could be pushed into marriage, etc., etc. Yes. Even 100 years ago, that was happening. Carly says she was really interested and even outraged in a really adorable way, like she wanted to beat up the Tudor nobles. I don't blame them. I don't blame her. I reckon a lot of people at the time would have wanted to beat up the Tudor nobles as well. Let's navigate this section. Half-assed history. I haven't come across that one. They've just done a series on major inventions that advance society. Yeah, that sounds super cool. And now I'm super lost. Okay, here we go. Oh, because things blow up and then all of a sudden where you thought you were is not where you were. Okay. 30 seconds. Should be fine. Everything from gunpowder to thermometers to refrigerators. Yeah, absolutely. And then you got things like penicillin, the microwave. I mean, microwave was discovered because a guy had a chocolate bar in his pocket which melted without, like, just randomly melted when he was trying to build, I can't remember what it was, something else. He's like, hang on there. Instead of going, oh man, I gotta clean this up. He was like, well, why did it melt? And I think it's that human nature of going, okay, that wasn't ideal, but why? Like Alexander Fleming's failed, he was trying to do an experiment, and then the bacteria were all eaten by something, which was like, well, but yeah, that just destroyed my experiment and the thing I'd been working on for all this time. But why? And as a result, we have penicillin, and so many people's lives have been made better because he said, why? Oh, there we go. That's the end there. Wait, so this is the last one. I did some extra just in case I needed to. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. Now I'm lost. Oh. No. Don't at me, bro. Come attack me here. Ooh, that was close. 24 seconds. Yep. Oh. Okay, where were we? Half-Ass History is a great podcast by an Aussie bloke. Of course it is. I mean, who else? It would only be a Kiwi or an Aussie that would call their podcast half-assed. An American would call it half-assed. I'm making it look easy. It doesn't feel very easy. But yes, I appreciate that. No, Carly, don't feel bad for distracting me with chat. It's all part of the experience. If I want to be a real Minecrafter, I should be able to fight a simple wither while talking with some friends. Come on. I know it hurts to see all the blocks despawn, but there will be plenty more blocks from the World Eater. I'm going to run the World Eater in a way that like it does a single pass and then I go and collect all the blocks and then I'll do another pass, etc. rather than like a continuous thing. Which is why I'm not sure that I'll do it on stream. I think I might do it as a video. Because no one wants to watch you run around and pick up blocks. We are so close. Problem is I don't remember which side is which. I'm like completely turned around right now. Actually, no, I know where I am. So if I went straight up there, so the village is there basically. So we won't fight the wither on this side. Whoa! Yeesh! You're so rude. We will fight the wither on the far side. That sounds like a much, much better plan. Where are you? Sneaky. Cannot take a hit right now. That's better. Am I gonna survive? Yes, 1 heart. Look at that. Professional Minecrafter. I knew it all along. It was fine. Oh, it's so tight. Carly says, Wolf is running a World Eater. Meanwhile, I want to moss mine a chunk and leave all the ores intact. Oh, that sounds so cool. Just like, yeah. Use a hoe on the... where am I? Alright, once I got my health back, I'm going to start knocking him down so I don't have to kill them all in one go. Because this thing hits like a truck. I don't know if you've noticed. Okay. I've got that there. Because the wither doesn't do huge damage, as in the wither effect. But it just keeps going and going. Okay. Okay. Let's get a couple of scratches in. Whoa. No, don't hit me. Ah, don't hit me. I said don't hit me. Thank you. Oh. Somehow survived that. Where'd he go? Oh. One more. Alright. That's enough. Where are you? Yep. Come and attack now. Good. Okay, another probably 2, maybe 3 hits. Look at him. So I'll take him back to the corner down there. And that will be sufficient. Yeah, Carly, that's going to be awesome. Like if you line the sides and everything and use your decorating prowess, as in design prowess, I'd love to see that. Yeah, I know. Carly says you can cuddle a wither and not even get a boo-boo. Yep, that sounds about right. Super lucky there. Okay, a little bit further. I think maybe 2 more attacks, depending on how big this last one is. Or should we... You know what? Let's get him to chase us around. Come on, clean up some of your mess, mate. Over this way. Just gotta avoid the bombs. Woo! Actually, if I can... Nope. I do have some night vision potions. I will drink one of those real quick. That'll make the stream better. Here we go. How close are you? There you go. Solid. Come through. Yes, this way. We've got to clean up this mess you've made. Look, you're leaving block gaps. Where do we want him? Let's go behind here. Come through. Come through. Just take that one out, can you? Thank you. Appreciate it. Love your work. Let's take this one out. Hello. Whoa! That nearly went badly. Let's go. You can do better than that. And he did. He most certainly did. I'm mistiming those bombs. Where are you? Come on, you left so much stuff. Don't fall down the beacon hole. Yeah, my base is literally there. That's the ladder to my base. Ah! Oh, go away. I think I got hit again, didn't I? No, gonna lose the night vision. This is hairy. Is that the edge? Yes. Good. Look at this nice big area. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, got me again. Far out. Oh, coming. Incoming. Come on, let's clean up some of these pillars. I don't want to have to dig those out. Okay. Don't think I'm gonna mess with the water physics. Come on. It's a... Carly says that's an obnoxiously large zombie posse. Yeah, you would think you would have the decency, after all the work we've done together, to take out some of those zombies. Like, seriously. Come on. been so nice to you? Woo! I'm hiding. This way. Carly says she loves how he bursts through like, hello, I've missed you. It's exactly what it's like. I just want to give you a cuddle. Well, not you too. Alright. Okay, if we angle these things, but the bombs are getting crack. Look at the size of this area we've cleared out. That's 2 hours work. Bombs. Oh, just avoided. No, no. Okay. Let's burst through. Go. Yes. Whoa! That was a fast attack. Whoa, there's a lot of bombs. Where'd you go? Okay, let's clear out these last little bits and then we'll give him one last scratch. Whoa, that's nope. So I don't want to get too far from him, otherwise he will start healing again. And that will be no good. Whoa. Those bombs are crazy. Massive area that we've cleared out in 2 hours. Yeah, see this is why we do wither mining. That wither just hit the zombie through the walls. That's how hard these things hit. Don't worry, everything's going to be lit up afterwards. I'm not going to let this area... Yeah, bombs. No. Whoa. Good shot. If withers worked like trident killers, Wolf would use one for farming. True story. Okay. I think we take out this wall. Miss me. Okay. Can you, Mr. Wither, can you just remove this wall for me real quick? That'd be lovely. Hello. Okay, here we go. Yeah. New. Got him. He's gonna go boom. Goodbye. Thanks for all your help. Wow. Okay. While we're here, let's pick up all this stuff real quick before it all despawns. See, I only used like 30 of those things. Words are hard. Okay. Makes me feel much better having wings on with all those caves and everything. All right. Should probably get the nether star. Is that nether star? Yes, nether star. Oh, wither rose. Sweet. Man, just think of all the blocks that have despawned. Don't particularly care about cobblestone. I mean, I'll pick it up if I have to. Otherwise, I'll just let it despawn while I'm trying to grab like things like gravel and other stuff are much higher on the list of priorities. Okay. Should probably keep that out. Can put that away. That can go. I'll deal with all these later. Right now I'm just trying to go fast. Sweet. Totems. I do have totem. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sterling. You saw that? That's I appreciate you reminding me to put a totem back in, because after all that would be so unfortunate to die now after not dying at all. Oh, it's starting to despawn. Come on. Don't particularly care about the coal, because I have a fortress farm for all that. Random spikes. Let's do something like that. Yeah, actually, can save an extra spot there. Oh, flint. Flint's important. Whoops. Because I will be building a flint-based gold farm at some point. In this area, probably. Get rid of that. Lapis, thank you. Some more here. Hello, have a scratch. Hello, have a scratch. Ah, my night vision wore off. That's a shame. I put some somewhere else. Oh, how rude. I did have some more, yes. Okay, let's go. Woohoo! Just remember, all this area was mined out with a wither. It's pretty cool. No. Got anything else? How's all this? Oh, lapis. Whoa. That scared me. Might want to build gold farm outside our areas just to be safe. Sterling, when have I ever been safe? Now, if you know how to build a gold farm properly, then you're not going to run into issues. Do I want that? Yeah. Oh, that was nasty. You're being mean. Yeah, if you know how to make a gold farm properly, so it's not going to be the fastest possible gold farm, simply because it's going to be the safest possible gold farm. So it will have portal ticking, but it will be of a size and designed in a particular way so that it isn't going to cause any issues to anyone. Yeah, I've always got plenty of cobble. Oh, some more over here. Alright. Oh, how good. So, before I wrap up this stream, let's just show real quick where we even are. Now, I gotta find where I am. And then I can show you where we are. Grab some of this. Oh, it's dirt. There we go. Now, my center is at 2,000, 1,000. So, this way. Yep. Leave me alone. Yeah, grass right up there. Boom. Somewhere in here, I think, is the entrance to my base. Actually, let's see if we can find where the wither originally flew up. Is it over here? No, this is where we finished. So it must be... Oh, sweet. More coppers. Sorry, just gotta grab this real quick. Here we go. Check this out. Alright, so bearing in mind, we're here. I reckon I can get to the surface. Yep. Oh, can I get to the surface? Nope. Close. There. This is where we are. So bearing in mind, that area is all there. There's my village. all this area is under where we were mining. Okay, so tree farms are still there, sniffers are still alive. So one side is here. The other side is at this pillar. And then here, let's see if we can find where the wither came out. Where it all collapsed. Wait, where did I find the wither? Oh, over here. Yeah, so the wither came out through, I think, this. No, not that one. Where was it? Anyway. That was... Come on. Let's go. Right about now, it'd be good to have a channeling trident. Oh, Riptide, sorry. Riptide trident. Yeah, so the wither came up from somewhere here. One of these holes. It came up from there and then flew up here. And so this is where I fought it, as you can see from the craters. Bearing in mind, my witch farm's there. My village is over there, thankfully. Yeah, so I led it off this way. But yeah, this is where it blew up. Ah, yes. So we have craters from the fight, but then it dove down here. Just like dove. Thankfully I had the water down there. But then oh, here we go. Yeah, so all this area thankfully was outside of simulation distance, which is why it's all still here. Let's grab some of this andesite real quick. Yoink. Something like that. Should probably throw something else out. There we go. You can go. You can go. Come on. There we go. Whoops. Yeah, so then it's chased me all the way through here. Let's see. Hasn't seemed to have done too much damage to me, but yeah, I got kind of lost. We eventually made it, but yeah, this is the destruction that go away. This is the destruction it did. So we're fighting withers alongside glow squid. Then all through here until we end up in here. Back where we started. So, is that... Yeah, here we go. This beacon here. Alright. Let me get the position correct. So, I just flew up that ladder, right? Bearing in mind it's in the middle. This is where I am. Now that is precision wither mining. This entire area under here, and I wish I could like go into spectator mode to show you, because it would be wild. This area under here is all, yes. Yeah, I turned off fancy leaves and everything. Everything, the whole area under here. So you might have heard, I don't know if it came across on the audio, but you might have heard that sound. That's from my LA chamber. Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you very much everyone for coming along and all your lovely participation and watching me fail over and over again until we succeeded. I'm super happy with how that one turned out. That's wither mining at its finest. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!